to the $100 MBA Show, the business podcast that cuts to the chase and gives you the business building goodness you need with our daily 10-minute business lessons for the real world. I'm your host, your coach, your teacher, Omar Zenhom. I'm also the co-founder of the $100 MBA, a complete business training and community online. And today's episode is a guest teacher episode. Our guest teacher today is Lewis Howes from lewishowes.com and the School of Greatness. Lewis has a powerhouse podcast called The School of Greatness and has helped thousands of people do better in life and in business. And today, Lewis is going to be teaching you how to create a clear vision of exactly the business you want. How to form that clear picture of the business you want to actually attain. This is incredibly important because you need to know exactly what your target is. It can't be nebulous. It can't be something that's a little bit foggy. It's got to be defined. It's got to be in high definition. And today, Lewis is going to teach us exactly how to do it. There's so much to cover in today's episode, so let's jump right into it. Let's get down to business. Today's episode of the $100 MBA Show is sponsored by Braintree. Looking to set up payments for your business? Braintree gives your app or website a payment solution that accepts just about every payment method with one simple integration. Plus, they'll give you your first $50,000 in transactions completely fee-free. To learn more, visit BraintreePayments.com/MBA. That's BraintreePayments.com/MBA. Lewis Howes is not only a business leader, but he was also a professional football player and an Olympic athlete. Details magazine called him one of the 5 internet gurus who can make you rich. And Lewis has built a career on showing people how to follow their dreams and how to get really clear about what that is and how to execute. And in today's episode, Lewis is going to teach you how to create a clear vision of exactly the business you want. We all want to be successful. We all want to be significant. We all want to make money. But what is that business? What does it look like that creates all those things? Lewis is going to show you how to shape that vision. So without further ado, let me pass it on to Lewis Howes. Take it away, Lewis.
Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for being here. My name is Lewis Howes. I'm an author of a new book called The School of Greatness, and I've got a podcast called The School of Greatness as well. And I just want to say thank you for being here. Why? Because it's so important that we come from a place of growth and learning on a consistent basis. And you guys are doing that, so keep it up. And I'm really proud of you guys for listening to the $100 MBA Show on a consistent basis. It's really important that we're always growing and learning. And today, I'm going to be teaching you about how to exactly know your vision for the type of business you want to build. How to exactly know the vision for the type of business you want to build, okay? The business that you want to create. We're going to talk about that vision because I think it's important for us to really get clear on what we're creating. You know, a lot of entrepreneurs, when I got started out, I just wanted to make money. And go ahead and nod to yourself right now if you're thinking, you know what, all I care about right now is making money and building something cool and this and that. But the challenge is when we come from a place of making money and that's all we want, we get caught up in the shiny ball syndrome, which I'm sure you all are experts and pros at that. I know I'm a recovering shiny ball chaser, and if you guys are, then that's cool too. But here's the thing. When we truly discover why we want to create something and what we want to create with a clear vision, then we are able to do something that's so cool. We're able to create some incredible things. And we're not going to be chasing stuff just for money. So I want to walk you through an exercise that I do. And this is an exercise that is very, very simple. It's something we all used to do growing up. It's something we used to exercise constantly in our minds. And I want you to take a moment to dream. I want you to take a moment to dream. And I want you to do this either during this process or right after this lesson. I want you to go out and do this exercise, okay? So I'm going to break it down right now, and then I want you to go and take action and tell me what you discovered. I want you to tell me the results. And I'm at Lewis Howes over on Twitter and on Facebook and everywhere, so just message me somewhere you feel comfortable and tell me what you created. And there's 2 steps to this exercise. I literally want you to go in nature or go somewhere quiet where there's no distractions, no phone, and for 30 to 60 minutes, I want you to let go and dream. And I want you to imagine what your life could look like in a perfect day. I want you to dream about it. Who are the people you want to be spending time with? What are the experiences you want to be having? Who are the relationships you're having, intimate relationships, your team? What are you creating in your life, in your business? Where are you traveling to? I want you to think about it all. From the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, what would a perfect day look like for you? What would you be working on? All these things. You just want to dream. Let go of what you think your parents want you to do, what your spouse wants you to do, what your kids want you to do. It's time for you to dream and do what you want to do. Okay, this is the opportunity for you to get really clear and create a vision for your life. Because if you're chasing money and it doesn't fit into the vision of your life, you're going to be frustrated and unfulfilled and reactive. So it doesn't matter if you're just making money if it doesn't fit into your vision for your life. So you want to create a vision for your life so you know what the vision of your business is. It's very important. Create the vision for your life so you know exactly what you're creating in your business. So after you dream about this, I want you to get out a piece of paper. And on the first half of the paper, I want you to write down in detailed description what you're doing in this perfect day. So I wake up at 7 a.m. next to the woman of my dreams, and I'm smiling because I can't believe this woman is with me and she's supporting me on what I'm doing in my life. Then I go and get up and I do my workout and my meditation. I look out over my balcony with the sun shining down and the waves crashing against my place. And I go and do an incredible workout. Then I'm connecting with the most inspiring people in the world. I'm working on impacting and adding value to millions of people around the world through books, through creating content, through speaking, through my podcast, through TV shows and movies. And I'm creating a movement of greatness around the world. Then in the evenings, so this is what you're going to do. You're going to follow through and exactly do that thing. You're going to dream about it, and then you're going to write it down. There's something so powerful when we write it down and look at what we want, and we put it on paper, and we give ourselves permission to believe that that's what we want. Something so powerful that happens. So I want you to write this down, your dream of a perfect day, what it could look like. Now, your perfect day is going to change because if it was that every day, it would get boring eventually. But imagine what it would be right now, okay? You're going to write that down. Then I want you to take another piece of paper, it could be the backside, and I want you to create an itinerary for your life, an itinerary for this perfect day in your life. So you're going to write down, the moment you wake up, say 7 a.m., to the moment you go to bed, say midnight, right? You're going to write down in every 30 minutes or 15 minutes or hour increments what you're doing with that time. So how does this perfect day description fit in your everyday? So if you want to work out in the morning with your partner, if that's really important to you, you need to schedule that in and get clear on when you're going to do it. If you want to be working on your vision for your business, maybe you don't know what your vision for your business is, but you know you want to create something, you got to schedule that time first. And you got to discover what it is that you want to be adding value to. If you're just wanting to make money, because you say, well, I want to have a nice house and I want to have the flexibility and the freedom. If it's only serving you, it's not going to serve you. Let me say that again. If it's only serving you, it's not going to serve you. So you've got to find something that serves you, but also your why is how I'm going to serve other people and make a bigger impact on other people's lives. And that could be with your software or your products or your coaching or service or anything that you have. But you've got to come from a place of giving back and serving other people. Otherwise, you're going to make the money, you're going to chase it, you're going to achieve it, and then you're going to be like, why am I doing this? What's the point? It's going to be unfulfilling. So keep that in mind. Have something that's bigger than you so that you can serve yourself as well by serving other people, okay? So throughout this itinerary, you're writing down 8 a.m., wake up, 8:30, workout, 9 o'clock, shower, and get dressed. 9:30, make the bed, clean the room. 10 o'clock, with my team. And then you're blocking off hour increments. Then what are you doing at night? So you're going to dream it in broad but detailed terms on one page. Then you're going to create an itinerary for your life as the second exercise, okay? So to recap, If you want to create a clear vision of exactly the business you want, you need to get clear on the life you want to live first, to make sure that it is aligned and that your values are aligned. So you're going to spend 30 to 60 minutes in nature, somewhere quiet, no phone, no distractions, no one else, you and nature. You're going to dream for this hour. You're going to dream about what your life could look like if you could have anything, if you could do anything, be anyone. What would your life look like? Allow yourself to dream and imagine. Allow yourself to feel it and be in that moment in the future. Then you're going to write this down on a piece of paper, what it looks like. Be very descriptive from the moment you wake up throughout your entire day. Tell me what you're eating, what you're tasting, what you're smelling. Tell me the conversations you're having. Tell me where you're traveling to. Tell me the woman you're with, the man you're with. Tell me. Write it down. Then one more piece of paper, this is the third part of the exercise, is to create an itinerary for your perfect day and write down from the moment you wake up, every 30 to 60 minutes, what you're doing until the moment you go to bed. You've got to put your vision for your life into an itinerary for your perfect day, and you'll be able to get clear on how you want to impact other people and the business you want to build around that impact. Thank you guys so much for being here. Again, my name is Lewis Howes. You can learn more about me if you go to lewishowes.com. And I also have a new book out called The School of Greatness, a real-world guide to living bigger, loving deeper, and leaving a legacy. If you're trying to get to the next level in any area of your life or your business, this book will serve you in getting clear on how to make that happen. You can also just go right to lewishowes.com/book. They'll take you right to Amazon, or you can see it in Barnes & Noble on October 27th, anywhere in the country, or barnesandnoble.com, or anywhere books are sold online. But I am at Lewis Howes everywhere online. I would love it if you tweet me and let me know what your exercise results were. Tell me that you did it, what you discovered. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you again so much for joining me today on the $100 MBA show. I appreciate this. I appreciate the platform for being here. So blessed and grateful. I hope you guys have an incredible, great day. Thank you.
Today's episode of the $100 MBA Show is sponsored by Stride Health. I sat down with founder and CEO of Stride Health, Noah Lang, and asked him a few questions. So why is Stride important to me as a self-employed worker? Why shouldn't I just be living without Stride, or maybe even healthcare altogether?
We built Stride specifically for self-employed Americans. We didn't build it for large enterprises. We didn't build it for the government. We built it for you. And we built it for you to make sure that as a self-employed, you have the protection that you need to protect your body, your health, as well as your income stream. Because if you don't have health coverage, your income stream is exposed. If you get in a nasty accident, let's say you drive for part of your work, you're going to have to foot all of the healthcare bills. And they can be massive. They can be in the six figures. The other thing that you need to consider is, while there is a carrot now in the government assisting you with coverage if you can't afford to foot the bill for a premium, meaning there's no excuse not to get coverage, there's also a stick. So there's a fine if you don't get insurance next year in 2016. So you're punishing yourself, you're punishing your wallet if you don't get covered. And at Stride, we'll also unlock all of the free things that you get when you buy insurance, so you don't have to sweat going to the doctor. You don't have to sweat getting a quick checkup if you're not feeling well. And you can get back to business and focus on being happy and healthy and the most effective business owner you can be.
Stride Health, a healthcare site that's easy to use and saves you money, and it's free. Check it out at stridehealth.com/MBA. What an awesome lesson by Lewis Howes. If you want more advice from Lewis, more insights, Lewis is launching a new book called The School of Greatness. And you can check it out at greatnessbook.com. This is a real-world guide